Hello and welcome to 10 Minutes News on Hanoi Radio and Television. My name is Thanh Thư and these are today's headlines. Hanoi CDC aggressively tests for COVID-19 and traces contacts for safety or capital city. Ensuring cozy and safe Lunar New Year celebration for quarantined people. Hanoi Vice Chairman inspects COVID-19 preventive measures in Gia Lâm and South Từ Liêm. On Monday morning, Mr. Chu Ngọc Anh, member of the Party Central Committee, Municipal Party Deputy Secretary and Hanoi People's Committee Chairman, visited the officials and workers at Hanoi Center for Disease Control, praised and rewarded their accomplishments in the prevention and control of COVID-19 epidemic. Since the first cases originating from outbreaks in Quảng Ninh and Hải Dương were reported on January the 27th, Hanoi CDC has collected 18,400 samples from people returning from the infected zones, discovering 4 positive cases. In the National Party Congress week, the CDC tested nearly 40,000 samples or up to 11,400 samples per day, despite the normal daily capacity of testing only 3,400 samples. As a result, on certain days, CDC officials had to operate at 300% the regular capacity. On behalf of the city leaders, the chairman acknowledged the extraordinary effort of Hanoi CDC in working swiftly and tirelessly to conduct tests and trace contacts in order to minimize the number of quarantined people and ensure normal life for the people. Mr. Chu Ngọc Anh asked Hanoi CDC to continue the front-line role and, as doctor, do everything for the best of their abilities to ensure a safe and happy Tết holiday for the people of the capital city. Chairman Chu Ngọc Anh awarded the Certificate of Merit and 50 million VND to Hanoi CDC, the highest award within the power of the People's Committee Chairman. On this occasion, the Municipal Party Committee, People's Council, People's Committee, and Fatherland Front Committee presented to the officials and workers of Hanoi CDC a total 450 million VND in support of the disease prevention and control. Also on Monday morning, Hanoi Chairman Chu Ngọc Anh visited and delivered Lunar New Year wishes to Army officers and health workers in the quarantine facility at the Regiment No. 58 under Division 308, Corps 10 in Quốc Oai District. Up till now, the 3 units here have received nearly 3,500 people, 12 of whom tested positive for COVID-19 and were sent to the Central Hospital for Tropical Disease for treatment. In the current wave of COVID-19, the facility received 260 citizens who had close contact with infected cases. The quarantined people come from 16 districts across the city and are of different ages, from 2 months old to 75 years old. Inspecting the quarantine facility in Regiment No. 58, Hanoi Chairman highly appreciated Army officers and health workers for having seriously observed pandemic preventive measures. Praising their great efforts and sacrifice, the city chairman affirmed that Hanoi is on the right track to gradually control the epidemic. On this occasion, Mr. Chu Ngọc Anh presented certificates of merit and money to support forces working at the quarantine facility. On Monday morning, Hanoi Vice Chairman Chử Xuân Dũng, head of the Municipal Steering Committee for COVID-19 Prevention and Control, inspected COVID-19 preventive measures in Gia Lâm and South Từ Liêm District. Up till now, no cases of COVID-19 infection have been recorded in Gia Lâm District. Since January the 27th, 5 residents of the district who had close contact with infected cases have been quarantined and tested negative for the coronavirus. 130 others are under home quarantine. The district has collected blood samples of 1,106 people returning from Hải and Quảng two pandemic-hit provinces. All of them tested negative for the virus. Amid new outbreaks in Hải and Quảng provinces, Gia Lâm district, which is near Hải has to place its political system, organization, and response teams on the highest alert level to be ready for tracing F1 and F2 cases if a new infected case is reported. The district has also followed the 4 on-site principles in preparing quarantine facilities. On the same day, Hanoi Vice Chairman Tu Xuân Dũng, who is also head of the inspection team number 5, inspected COVID-19 prevention and control work in South Từ Liêm, where a new case of COVID-19 infection was just reported on Sunday night. According to Hanoi CDC, as of Monday afternoon, 2 people having close contact with the patient, including her 9-month-old child and a housemate, have tested positive for COVID-19. Speaking at the event, Hanoi Vice Chairman Tu Xuân Dũng asked local residents to raise their sense of responsibility in informing authorities of people having contact with the infected case. As the risk of infection at the 2-apartment building where the patients are living remains high, the building will be locked down to quickly find those having contact with the infected cases and prevent the pandemic from further spreading. The city leader also asked Hanoi CDC to announce the patient's travel detail as well as quickly collect blood samples so that timely response can be put forward. Amidst the ongoing development of COVID-19, the commerce sector and people of Hanoi have taken steps to prevent and control the disease. By now, the supplies of goods has been ensured to meet the demand of the people in this new year of the Ox holiday. Besides measures to prevent the disease, Hanoi's commerce system has proactively stocked up on goods to ensure the market demand. The Department of Industry and Trade has directed all production and business units to organize sales venues to serve the people. It is estimated that the total value of Lunar New Year goods in Hanoi is approximately 39.4 trillion VND, a 5% increase compared to 2020. At the same time, enterprises are required to prepare sufficient essential goods, which might increase by 2 to 3 times compared to ordinary days, and be ready to respond for major changes in the market. Vietnam is one among 190 countries participating in the COVAX coronavirus vaccine sharing stream, and the country is expected to get access to the first batch of COVID-19 vaccines within the first quarter of this year. According to COVAX, Vietnam will receive between 4.89 million and 8.25 million doses, 25% to 35% of which could be delivered in the first quarter and the rest in the second quarter. The vaccine is made by AstraZeneca. The WHO Hanoi office is working closely with and assisting the Ministry of Health in developing the national COVID-19 vaccination plan to send to COVAX facility on time on February the 9th. As Lunar New Year is coming close, people flock to Peach Blossom and Kumquat Gardens in Tây Hồ district, wishing to buy beautiful trees to decorate their houses to welcome the Lunar New Year of the Ox. Despite irregular weather and the COVID-19 pandemic, this year, Tây Hồ farmers are happy thanks to bumper crops. On their year-end season is a busy period. Many people still spend time going to Nhật Tân village to choose decoration trees for the Lunar New Year. Last year, the weather was unpredictable, leading to pests and diseases in plants in the middle of the year. However, it was a leap year, so peach blossom trees have more time to grow. Flowers are bigger, fresher, and more beautiful. Thus, prices are higher, making up for the hardships of farmers. In order to promote and honor master of the village, Tây Hồ district held Nhật Tân Peach Blossom Festival and traditional peach village skills contest displaying and selecting the most beautiful peach trees of Nhật Tân. The development of traditional craft villages such as Nhật Tân and Tứ Liên does not only serve consumers in Lunar New Year, but also raises farmers' income. Peach blossom is a cultural symbol of Hanoi and Vietnam in the Lunar New Year. When the spring comes, the pink flowers stand out for every street and corner, bringing festive atmosphere to every house. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and see you tomorrow.